All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. Today, we are checking in on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars offense, and we're trying to answer the question of how is Trevor Lawrence progressing? So, guys, before we jump into it, if you're a Jags fan or a Trevor Lawrence fan and you blow this video up, I'll try to work him into the weekly rotation. So, please hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on. And I want you guys to know I'm a huge FTA guy, which means comment for the algorithm. And then please like this video so other people can see it. And then I'm going to give you a little bit more of a push, which is listen, I don't want you to go. I'm not trying to get you to go to a Patreon. I'm not trying to get you to sign up for a channel membership or buy anything from me. All I want is a like, a subscribe, or a comment, right? And then I always say you can either do it now or you can wait to the end and then hopefully I'll earn it. So, guys, I'm really excited about this one because I think Trevor Lawrence was one of those guys coming out of college that everyone thought was surefire, and then it's kind of been up and down. But I do think there's a lot of good on this tape to really dive into of what this Jacksonville Jaguars offense is doing. So, without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team. We are going to open up here with a little go ball from Trevor Lawrence. So first, let's talk through. They've got a little outside release vertical and then a speed out, right? It's kind of drawn up, I guess, more like a stick. And then obviously the go ball's cut off from my head, which is less than ideal. But they've got a little out with a go, nothing crazy. The Chiefs are in cover one robber, which means we got man-to-man across the board, right? Man-to-man, 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 man-to-man. We got this safety working high. He's playing the center field. Okay. He's got the whole deep portion. Okay. And then we got this robber coming underneath. He's going to read the quarterback's eyes, try to rob anything. Trevor Lawrence does a really good job of getting, to my one-on-one, moving the safety, and then giving him a nice catchable ball. And then that's just obviously a heck of a play, right? But this is a really, really, really good job from this Jacksonville offense. You can see at the top of his drop, you see him kind of peek back inside just ever so slightly right there with his eyes, where he's just double checking, right? That safety stayed in the middle, and then he gets outside, gets it up and down. Really, really good stuff. This one I love. I love this design here. Okay, so what we have is we have hard play action, right? We got our back here. He's in our flat. We've got our big stick at 8 post, and then we've got our deep over. Okay, you read this thing top down. 1, 2, down to 3. Really good design. I got to be honest, though, I'm kind of bummed that they didn't get back to, like, this sort of concept again because the Chiefs gave them so much man in this game. And just look, you run away, right? If you get man-to-man, you run a deep over, you're going to run away from him. And it's really hard to cover all the way across the field. It's really hard to run with somebody all the way across the field. I think this is a really, really good play design. Great execution. Would have loved to see more of it. Okay, now we got a little red zone look here. We got just straight man-to-man outside on these two guys. All we've got is we're going to try to win with an outside release out. And then if we can rub this guy at all, we've got a slant coming underneath it, okay? Trevor does a really good job of IDing. Like, listen, we're going to be able to win with leverage here. Okay, we're going to win with leverage on this out. Speeds up his drop, delivers a really, really good ball to the front pylon. Heck of a catch. We'll be able to see it a little bit better from the tight. Okay. Look at this. Speeds up his drop, delivers with the front pylon. Love that. Really good catch. Great job getting your feet down. Okay, so those were 3 good, right? Now we've got a little good/bad. We've got 2 of them, okay? Concept here, we've got a little corner route. We got a little speed out. Nothing crazy from condensed. He's going to get to it on boot. Right now, right, we can see how open this corner is going to be. Okay, this corner is wide open by NFL standards. Trevor does a great job of getting to the open guy. The reason it's marked as a good/bad is because it still hits our guy in the chest, but this ball's got to be a little bit more in front. If this ball's a little bit more in front, we avoid this sort of contested catch situation, right? We avoid this. Now listen, still a decent ball, which is why we marked it as a good/bad, not just a bad. But if that's more to where he doesn't have to slow down, right? More in front, much easier on the receiver, okay? Very similar situation here where we've got a good/bad, which is, hey, we've got the over route, right? Wide open. Be in front and be firm. Be in front and be firm with this ball. Instead, we're behind, right? We're behind and we throw it soft, like with touch, which then is to where this guy, like if we're in front and firm, boom, he's catching it right here. He can go get vertical, has a chance to beat this guy, right? Instead, we're soft with it and behind, which then makes it to where it's a catch and get drilled. We're lucky we held on to it. Okay, so that's another one where it's like, man, we just need a little bit better placement, a little bit better tempo with the football. It could be really good. Okay, now we got it bad. This one, we just got to have it. Okay, there's certain throws that NFL quarterbacks all make, right? That you sit back and you look, and it's one of those where it's like, hey, we just have to have this. No excuse for it. Same concept, right? Or very similar concept, I should say, to the speed out with the corner. Now we've just got to sit with the corner, right? All different variations of smash, okay? But this corner route's wide open. He picks the right guy, right? Hey, we picked the right guy. Corner route's wide open. We just got to get the ball up and down, right? We can't sail it like that. We got to just get this thing up and down. Make it a little bit easier on our guys, man. A little bit easier on our guys. Tough. Okay? This one's great. This one's great. We got a little mag route, which is just kind of like a little modified in route. But really, really good stuff here. I'm a huge fan of this design, right? So we got the shallow cross. We got the wide departure spot, sit, whatever you want to call it. And then we've got this little wrapped in route on the mag route. Look how this mag pops open, and he does a great job with the timing of it. Now, listen, I know that's one you could say is a little behind, but to me, that's more excusable because what you're trying to do is hold him up from getting wrecked, right, by that drop-down safety, robber, whoever's in there, right? So to me, it's like a little bit more of a body-up situation, which I can live with, and I actually think is a more premier throw than if we're, right, in front there. So this one's 4th and 3. It's just flat out big time. We just got double slant. I just love it because it's making a play, right? 4th and 3, really tight window, good contested catch from the receiver, really good ball from Trevor. Right, 4th and gotta have it. Really good job mechanically there. One skip, sitting on it, giving it a chance. Last one we got here, we just got a slot takeoff. These are the things, though, where it's like, we got so much darn cover one robber, right? That coverage we talked through. That I don't know why we didn't get more, hey, let's put, some of our better receivers in the slot and let them try to win one-on-one with a fade route, or a go route from the middle of the field. Exactly what we got there. Great route, good ball. Easy touchdown for the Jags. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, overall, how's Trevor Lawrence progressing? To me, I think he's progressing in a good manner. The issue is I don't necessarily totally agree with what we got from a play calling perspective in terms of, like, we only saw that samurai look with the deep over once, and it was wide open. We only saw the slot takeoff once. It was wide open. Like, they were giving some pretty consistent coverages in terms of they were getting to cover one. They were getting to cover one robber a lot, it felt like, in this game. A lot of man coverage, and it didn't feel like we had that many great man beaters. And it felt like our screen game was kind of poorly designed, but I think Trevor Lawrence is doing a great job taking steps. I'd love to see these game plans get a little bit better, and this isn't necessarily a shot at their offensive staff, but I do think that there were some things I walked away from this Chief game where it was like, this game could have been way more competitive if maybe we got to some of these concepts a little more frequently. So I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what you think, and until next time, peace.